Hello and welcome, my beautiful mermaids and mermen, my sea sponges of the sea, my fellow Pisces. This is our Daily Vibe weekly, August the 3rd, reading. This is our forecast, our daily vibe from our guides, messages. You can read them from Monday to Sunday if you want. Every day is a new day, or read it as a collective and the whole. Whatever way you want to read it is perfectly fine, Pisces. Let's see what this week of energy does have for us. So this week, coming in on Monday, we have the Four of Pentacles. Tuesday, we have the Tower. Wednesday, we have the Death. Thursday, we need another card. We have the Eight of Wands. Friday, we have the Ace of Pentacles. And Saturday, we have the Queen of Swords. And Sunday, we have the Four of Cups. Okay, so starting off on our first day of Monday, we've been given the card, Step into Your Power. Don't be afraid to do that, to be able to move and walk in your power. Stand in your strength. That's what this is all about. Not giving in, not rolling over. This is the first quarter moon in Aries, but you might be dealing with Aries and an Aries energy. So something is holding you back from racing towards your goals, maybe, right? And achieving anything is nearly always part inspiration and part hard work. So believe that you can create whatever you want. Be you. Take action and be smart, but also be bold. Don't be afraid. Don't allow your inhibitions or others' restrictions to hold you back. Be systematic, but also allow yourself to get excited about what you want. If someone seems to be working against you now, deal with your emotions as calmly as you can. Start manifesting what it is you want, but you know you need to take action and go after it. This is a card of moving towards our goals. Coming in with that, we have the Four of Pentacles. Don't hold back and don't hold on. But you could be being mindful about your spending right now, not going out and buying any big ticket items or doing some major emotional spending. We all get guilty of that, especially when we go away on holidays and we see something we think we need. We get home and we go, why did I buy that? So, be mindful of your spending, being careful so that you know you're not going to be short at the end of the month to pay your responsibilities. This can also refer to holding on to energy, relationships, any kind of energy like that. But I always look at it as holding on and being mindful about your spending, budgeting. On Tuesday, you've been given this card, the Koi, the fish, and fish is usually good luck. But we know, amazing, that we get the fish being the Pisces, and it says perseverance, good fortune, yin and yang, and ambition. So, being mindful, going after our goals, being persevering, not giving up. Tuesday may be a day where you really have to step up to the plate and lay your demands on the table and go after what you want. But it's compatibility, it's communicating well, it's sharing dialogue on an intellectual manner, and so that things are clear and concise when you're communicating with anybody. This is all about ambition as we're moving through this week quickly. There's going to be change coming in, and it could be sudden change, Pisces. That's a big surprise, right? Laugh, laugh. No, because we are always up to the challenge of change. And if it doesn't happen to us, we make it happen. So this is about, taking action, taking the responsibility to rebuild something bigger and better. You may be wanting to make some changes yourself, Pisces, tweaking, pivoting, and changing things slightly to enhance and to create more abundance in your life. So you're engaging in that. But don't be afraid if something suddenly changes on your calendar and you have to adjust to it. Pisces, you can swim in these calm waters as well as the deep ones. So go with the flow. Coming in on Wednesday, you have been given the card Cleanse, and it says clear your space for positive energy. So we don't want clutter. We want a clear sight line. We want to be able to aim at that bullseye and see it clearly to hit it. So, it could be just a seasonal cleanse, though. Maybe you're tidying up and you're opening spaces and, you want things to be fresher and healthier. Maybe you're cleaning up your diet. Maybe you're removing unwanted energy or people that are in it. Okay, so it's that time again. Time for maybe a seasonal cleaning. This is the summer. Maybe you didn't get spring cleaning done. Maybe you're going through your closet and you're realizing that I need to get rid of half these things I haven't worn in a million years. They don't fit me anyway. Throw them in a bag. bag. Drop them off in the trunk of your car to Goodwill. There will always be some family that could use them. So you could be doing that. It's not just your home that needs good tidying, though, but your body, your mind, and your surroundings, too. How do we think? Are we in a down mood? How can we get ourselves out of that? How can we remain more positive and be the best version of ourselves we can be every day? So this could be that day. Wednesday is that hump day sometimes where we teeter, right? So take a moment to consider what no longer is useful to you and making you feel maybe even overwhelmed. A good place to start is by examining your habits. Are there any that could improve upon to reduce cluttered thoughts, behaviors, or surroundings? Once you've identified the areas for improvement, it's time to take action and do it. The rewards of a good cleanse will make room for fresh ideas, happy moments, and exciting new projects. So we can't move forward if we don't tie up loose ends or get rid of things that we don't need. You've got the death card, and that's pretty much what you're going to be doing. You're closing the door to something and opening up a new door. This gives you the promise and the vision and a sight line of a clear way forward. The death card is rebirth, changing things again and moving forward, but it will be the conclusion and the end of something, whether it's the end of a job, a relationship, the energy around you, anything like that. You are deciding now that you're going to clean it up and you're moving in a new direction, and it's a beautiful new beginning. Coming in on Thursday, you've been given freedom of time. The freedom to do whatever you want with your time is one of the ultimate benchmarks of an abundant life. You are the master of your schedule. And when we get these cards of the crowns, they represent crowning achievements, even better than money jars do. These represent freedom and self-mastery to do what you want to do. So Thursday, you are at the helm. You've got the steering wheel. You're in the seat of power. Something might need your attention that's coming in very quickly. Momentum's picking up with the 8 of Wands. If it's been a bit slow, get ready to jump on that bandwagon, tie up those bootlaces, and hit the ground running. All hands on board, as I say. This card says you're going to be very busy, wearing a lot of different hats, having to do a lot of time management, and also having to step up to the plate and get things done. So you have the freedom now and the time to do that. But you could also be planning a trip. These are flying wands. Maybe you're going to take a trip somewhere. This is the summer. Maybe you've got a vacation planned for you to go after. And they could be the wands of Cupid. There could be somebody coming in that's going to pull on your heartstrings. Now, coming in on Friday, you've been given success, recognition, rewards, and moving forward. It's wonderful. And the beautiful thing about it is it does come in with the Ace of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles is that card of amazing opportunities that could represent your job, your career. Maybe you're changing something in your career, but it is the beginning and an offer coming in. It's a wonderful new endeavor, a windfall of resources coming your way. And it's beautiful. So it could be you moving forward. You're feeling the success now in your business, in your job, and in your career. You're getting recognized for who you are and the talents you have. And you're going to see the rewards coming in. Maybe things have been slow for a while, but now they're going to pick up again and you're moving forward. So you could be signing a business document or a contract. You are now focusing again on cleaning up things in your life. Maybe your health is getting better as well. And, it's a card of good luck and hope for the future and feeling very blessed at this time. Beautiful. Coming in with our angel card number on Saturday, we've been given 0110. So this is called the belief system. And it says authenticity, destiny, inspiration, talents, gifts, self-appreciation, gratitude, and purpose. Pisces, it says we are blessed with unique talents and skills that set us apart. And we need to embrace what makes us different. This is our plan, our path to success. We need to trust that our dreams are on the way to becoming reality. We need to stand tall in our individuality and go after what we truly desire. So everything is coming up roses. Everything looks good this week. We just have to get on the bandwagon. If we came up with the dream and the idea, now's the time for us to go after it. And we are changing direction in the process, getting rid of things that no longer serve us with the Queen of Swords. That's who she is. She wipes her hands clean and she turns in a new direction and says, see ya. Don't let the door hit ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. That type of energy, she's out of there. And she realizes things that weren't giving her what she wanted. She's made those changes. She's closing the door to things that weren't working out. She's being mindful of her money. She's open to new offers, and she's taking action. She's cleaning up and moving on. And this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be changing things and moving on, letting go of things that no longer serve us. It's all about that this week. It's fabulous. Now, coming in with our money card, our career and money card at the end, this is Sunday, and it says we've got this golden nugget. Small increase, valuable info, honest assessment, and our career could involve a brand new fresh start, steady work, and we're building our career. Yeah, we might have been sitting around for a while here feeling like we were missing out on an opportunity and things weren't working out. I'll tell you, I was doing that this month. My counts, my views, everything dropped here on YouTube in the back office, and I'm going, how can it drop that drastic? Well, they do. YouTube changes things. They clean house. They it's that algorithm, right? We can't explain. So you know what? Things are on the up and up again, and it will start to go up. And I know that because periodically, once a year, we all experience something like this. And I'm sure you guys have been out here on YouTube and you've seen how many people have actually been taken off, and it was the algorithm and a mistake. So I'm moving forward. Things are building up again. I'm positive. I'm a Pisces. I don't give up. I go after, and if it doesn't work, I change it. So you may be seeing some changes on my channel where my videos are shorter and not as involved, adding more things and taking things out, but I'm getting good response from you guys. And that's who I want to please, is you guys. So this is a fresh start for some of us, and and it's steady work, and we're not giving up. We're not rolling over because we're building something. We just have to know and keep our mind open to look at all possibilities. She's sitting there. She can't see the forest for the trees because she's boxed herself in one mindset, and she's, oh, woe is me. And that's what Pisces are like. We're either laughing or crying, swimming upstream or riding the wave down. And, we have to step up and look at all possibilities and make those tangible changes that are going to help us. And we will see increments. You will see increments of success. You're going to be getting noticed. And, you've got valuable and information coming into you that will enhance this and guide you through this process. So I love this reading, my fellow Pisces. I'm finding it very informative, and I'm finding it very helpful. And it's interesting. We are able to make those changes. We just have to adapt and pivot a little. Let's see what we have here for our additional information. Coming in, we have the growth. We're going through growth. We got to keep things simple, not get up in our head. We need to be mindful of how much energy we're using, of course. We have the answers. They're coming in. We know what we need to do to make the changes. We need to have faith. Don't give up, right? And solitude. That's when we sit with ourselves and change the way we look at things and look at things from a broader, wider perspective. And study. So some of you might be studying something new, and on the bottom of the card, you had resolving disputes. So things are going to work out if some of you have had that situation. So let's be mindful. Let's be mindful of how much growth we're going through. We need to be up to the challenge. We're going to make those changes. We have the answers. We know we have spirit on our side, Pisces. We know that. So this is our daily vibe reading from Monday to Sunday for the week of August the 3rd. I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. Always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful fellow Pisces.